Georgia Southern Athletics here with Coach Rodney Hennon after the Eagles have just wrapped up their first practice and first scrimmage of the 2013 season. Coach, tell us a little bit about what you saw to these guys today, their first time playing as a team and their first time together this season.
Well, it's good just to be out here together and be able to run a full practice. And, we've obviously got some work to do, some things that we can definitely improve upon from the first day. I thought for the most part our pitchers did a nice job of attacking hitters and executing pitches and pounding the strike zone, and defensively we got to clean a few things up, and offensively we weren't real sharp today, but that's to be expected early. Typically the pitching is going to be a little bit ahead of the hitting the first couple days out.
Coach, you touched on the pitching a little bit already, but last year in the MLB draft you lose Chris Beck and a couple other guys. Tell us a little bit about some of the younger guys that are coming up to fill these holes, especially in the starting rotation, and what you've seen out of them in the offseason and heading into the first day of practice today.
Well, I think we're fortunate to have a guy like Justin Hess coming back as a senior. Justin, really stepped up for us a year ago and was really effective, particularly the second half of the season. So he gives us some great leadership on the staff. And Sam Howard, in his sophomore year, is a guy that's really shown a lot of improvement from this time a year ago to now. And those guys threw the ball really well tonight. And then I think out of the bullpen, Kyle Rowe, like Hess, gives us some senior leadership. And, guys like Chris Myers and Josh Stevenson, have really shown a lot of improvement and give us some experience there. And, some newcomers that I think, are going to be able to fill some roles for us. Jason Richmond, a freshman left-hander, and a guy like Evan Challenger, another freshman lefty, have a chance to pitch some key innings for us as well.
Coach, along with some new pitchers coming in, we also saw some guys in different positions than we're used to seeing them out here today, such as Arthur Owens coming into the infield. Tell us a little bit about what fans can expect to see this opening weekend with new people and new positions.
Yeah, we've had to move some guys around. Our numbers are a little thin in the infield, and Arthur has had some experience in the past playing there, and he's really adjusted well. Looks good. Looks a little more comfortable each day over at third, or even if we want to throw him at second base. And then of course Brent Pugh is another guy we've moved around a little bit, thrown him behind the plate to give us some depth behind Chase Griffin, and it's real valuable to have two guys like that can play some different places on your team.
Coach, after losing two really big hitters in Victor Roach and Eric Phillips to the draft last year, tell us a little bit about offensively what you guys have to do, especially for guys that you need to hit for power. Tell us a little bit about what you expect the lineup to be this year without two of the key hitters from last season.
Well, I think the big thing with this team, this is an athletic group. We've got some team speed, so I think we're going to have to utilize that. And we've got some guys that are capable of giving us some punch in the middle of that order as well. And the big thing with this group, we've got a lot of players that are just going to need to get at bats and develop this year. You look at some guys, some of our more experienced guys in the middle that are coming back. Obviously, Chase Griffin was kind of thrown to the fire last year as a true freshman. Did some awfully good things for us. So he's battle tested and will be there in the middle of the order and gives us some power. And T.D. Davis, another guy that got better as the season went a year ago. Those guys give us a little presence in the middle. And some guys like Garen Palmer that are a year more mature. Hunter Thomas, a guy that's athletic and can do some things. So the key is going to be for us just to continue to improve day to day and utilize the strengths that we have. We may have to be a little more aggressive on the bases with this group this year and do some things there at times to manufacture runs.
Well, Coach, we thank you for spending some time here with Georgia Southern Athletics. We're certainly happy that baseball season is finally here in full swing, and we look forward to seeing you guys out here at J.I. Clements less than a month from now against the Georgia Bulldogs.
Thanks.